So today we're going to explore quadrilaterals. But first, let's start out with some polygons. So, if we sort these into polygons and non-polygons, we'll remember that polygons have two major things. One, straight sides, and two, closed figures. So there are two really important features about polygons. One is its sides. So if we take this triangle, for example, there are three different sides there. 1, 2, 3. Also, polygons have angles. So if we look at the triangle again, there's an angle up top, a little bit of a smaller angle down bottom, and then another angle in the corner. This angle is a special angle. Does anyone remember what it's called? That's right, it's a right angle. So it has an L shape in that corner. We have one other key vocabulary word, parallel lines. Parallel lines are directly beside each other. If they were to go on forever and forever, they would never touch. So some lines that are not parallel, you can see here and here. Alright, so now that we've looked at polygons and some of our vocabulary words, let's look at quadrilaterals. So quadrilaterals really only have two major things. One, they're made of straight line segments. So really, they're just polygons. But they're polygons that have four sides. This is the key part for quadrilaterals. So our first quadrilateral is a square. 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, making it a quadrilateral. Then two different sets, right here and right here, of the sides are parallel lines. Also, if we were to take off the sides and put them side by side, they would all be exactly equal. Finally, squares have four angles, and every single angle is a right angle, making that L shape in the corner. Another quadrilateral that you've probably seen before is a rectangle. A rectangle, just like squares, they have four right angles. They also have two sets of parallel lines, right here and right here. But unlike a square, rectangles, if you were to take their sides off, their sides are not all equal to each other. And the next quadrilateral is called a parallelogram. These ones do not have any right angles, none. They do have two sets of parallel sides though. And also, if we were to line up these sides, just like the rectangle, they would not be equal. Then we have a rhombus. Rhombuses, just like parallelograms, do not have any right angles, none. They do, just like parallelograms, squares, and rectangles, have two sets of parallel lines, right here and right here. With all of these sides, if we were to line them up, just like with a square, they would all be the same exact length. And our last quadrilateral for today is called a trapezoid. Now trapezoids can come in many different forms that look kind of different from each other, but they're all still trapezoids. The main thing is that they just have one set of parallel sides. Only one. The other side is not parallel. So let's go ahead and give this a try now. What polygon that is a quadrilateral has four right angles and all the sides are equal? That's right, it's a square. Alright, so what if it has four right angles, but the sides are not all equal? And that would be a rectangle. Okay, so two sets of parallel sides, and the sides are all equal, but they're not all right angles. And that would be a parallelogram. Alright, and what about if there's two sets of parallel sides, and the sides are all equal, but they are not all 90-degree angles? And that would be a rhombus. Alright, last one. There's only one set of parallel sides. The sides are not all equal. So remember, one set of parallel sides. And that would be a trapezoid.